What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. Today's show, I'm going to talk about how everybody is losing their mind over the new announcement of the alternate female version of Silver Surfer, and how everybody is saying Disney's woke and losing their minds and saying, I'm sick of it. Sick of what Disney's doing. What do you keep doing this for? And I'm going to go into the Jonathan Major story. I'm also going to pull up the video from Kat. She did a excellent video on yesterday. So there's some information that I want to be able to go over on that. Very good information. Very good information. But again, hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel. But you already know how we do it here. The real question is, all right. Y'all gonna learn today. If you haven't checked out Chillmonger's video, check out Chill's video that he does about the female Silver Surfer. Quite hilarious what my guy be doing, you know what I mean? But it brings up a bigger conversation that a lot of people in this nerd community has always talked about. You want to have representation and you want to have all of that, but yet you do it in the most, I can't even call what they do it in, or how they do it. It's just they do it. They do it. Disney does it. And we talked about this on when the one investor was saying all that crazy stuff. Why are all these Negroes in this Black Panther movie? I didn't come to the movies to watch all Negroes. I came to the movies to watch white folks. At least white people could be in here, can't they? They're in Africa, right? The thought process, you know what I mean, of some of these people. You know what I mean? So I'm going to talk about that. And we talked about that. We was like, me and Blue talked about that with Mika. Was like, man, they might over compensate. And that's what it looks like they're doing. They're overcompensating. Nelson Pest, thank you, Chill. Yeah, Nelson. Why we gotta have these Negroes in this movie? I didn't come to see the Jungle Book. What is this? Jungle Book didn't even have black people in it. It was people from India. I don't know. I don't care. I'm tired of watching all the. In that quote, there's nothing else that's said. Like he said, I wouldn't. I'm not against women, but why do we have all women in the Marvels? Why do we have to have Black Panther and all these black people? In quote, you know what I mean? So that's what's so funny, that people were, people just walk right over that. All the stuff that that I've seen, especially from this, that I'm gonna call them, I hate using these words, but it's kind of true. There's social justice warriors that come out and like, yeah, we're gonna fight for these rights of black people. Black people need to be in this and the other, and totally just walk right past that quote. Just get totally, and there's some people that's in the nerd community that cover this stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what that's some of the things that I saw again. Check out Chill's video. It reminds me of the video that he did about recast T'Challa. Of course, we're always gonna be recast T'Challa here. You know what I'm saying? No, never get that twisted. Or the representation. No, it reminds me of the video where he was talking about temporary representation. Very smart, clever video. If you don't if you ain't watching. But let me see who's all in the house real quick before I get into these stories. Junior Network is in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Torn Rain Reloaded. What is up? My brother is up in here. What's up? Dialine, what's going on? Like that Thanos glove. You know, I wish I could snap this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff I snap. You know what I mean? Child support. Sorry, I had to do that. Well, again, my man Chill is in here. Shout out to Baltimore and Big Fun and Tory Rain Reloaded. Roberta is in the house. Check out Torin too. Torin be having some really great topics. You know what I mean? On his channel and a lot of the dialogue that he has. Really great stuff. Make sure you guys are checking out his channel. Eliza is in here. What's up? Did I say Roberta? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just have to say it like that. Tracy Woods is up in here. What's up? Ricky Domo, what's up in here? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. He said, ask him to define woke and watch him glitch up. They're gonna be glitching like old girl from Wreck-It Ralph. Kind of expected this, the motion to dismiss when they really need to wait on the appeal. And I'm gonna get to that. Because in this particular case, and I'm gonna show you some information from Kat. They're throwing stuff. This is not a Hail Mary, but this is when you just start throwing stuff at the defense and see what they're gonna do. So you'll know exactly what your next step is. You know what I mean? And they had that in their bag. You know what I mean? But we already knew that Judge Gaffney wasn't going to do that because it's so rare. I'm talking about rare. And watch Danny's video with Mr. Kirby, the lawyer. He does a proper explanation of that. So make sure to check that out. Fahim Carter, what's up, my man? This is up here. Fahim is up here. What's up? Frankenstein is up in here. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Rosemary Carter's in here. Good morning. Good morning. Disappointed to hear the judge's decision, but expected it nonetheless. Is there so? Yes, you have sentencing appeal. You know what I mean? So you can still appeal. Such a justice warrior. All talk, no bite. Good morning. What's up, Ramar? Ramir. Is it Ramir or Ramar? You know what I mean? I'm black, so it look like Ramar to me. But I could be wrong because my full name does not look like the way it's pronounced, according to my mama. Thanks, mama. What's up, Wavy? Thomas, Tamus is here, or Thamus. Sorry. What's going on, Wavy? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what? I'm just start calling y'all, but whatever I think it is, and y'all correct me in the comments. All right. So let's get to this story, right? So Disney has came out and said, you know, Fantastic Four has its new potential Silver Surfer. This is, let me just get to it. Let me share my screen real quick. Share my screen. Don't y'all leave. All right. Let me get to this. The Fantastic Four cast as Silver Surfer potentially confirms a fan theory in the process report. And this is coming from IGN. Julia Garner will reportedly play a version of the iconic comic book villain in the upcoming MCU film. The Fantastic Four has reportedly cast as Silver Surfer, potentially confirming its persistence fan theory in the process. In a report by Deadline that could be corroborated by IGN's own sources, the upcoming MCU reboot, directed by Matt Shakman, has chosen Julia Garner for the role of the classic villain, seemingly lending weight to the growing belief among some fans that the new movie is set in an alternate version of the MCU. Gardner, best known for her Emmy winning turn as Ruth in Ozark, will reportedly play Shala Bell. Is it Ball? It looks like Ball. Anyway, who was first introduced as Norman Rath's lover in Silver Surfer #1. However, the Deadline report notes that she is playing an alternate version of the Silver Surfer, suggesting that this version is from Earth X, one of Marvel's most notable alternate realities. While Fantastic Four plot remains under wraps for now, the cast and rumors suggest that Garner will play a version of Shala Ball, who serves as a herald of Galactus along with the Silver Surfer, centering Marvel's alternate reality over its traditional continuity. Gardner joins the cast featuring Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Iban Mas Baccarat, and Joseph Quinn as Marvel's most famous family. Fans have speculated that the movie would take place in a version of the 1960s based on an early promo image in which the Thing is reading a famous issue of Life magazine. Marvel is seeking to reboot the Fantastic Four, which returned to Marvel's movie portfolio after Disney acquisition of 20th Century Fox. A previous film, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, told a more traditional Silver Surfer story than the one Marvel seems to have in the works. At the time, we called it far superior to the first film, though neither are particularly well remembered by fans. We'll see how Marvel's take on the series when it releases in July 25th, 2025. In the meantime, check out our complete list of every upcoming Marvel movie TV project for 2024. All right, let's talk about this real quick. Yeah. Don't have a problem with them introducing Shia LaBeouf. But if you don't introduce Norrin Rad with it, why do you have this here? And again, it's showing that you're just fan servicing, the public, fan servicing, or not even fan service, not fan service, that's the wrong word. What I mean by you're serving a demographic that is less likely to watch Marvel movies. Exactly. They are 30% of the people who come and watch Marvel movies, which is women. So if you're trying to cater to an audience that, is not really the main demographic of watching this movie, who gives a flub? Okay, you're doing it at Earth X. This is all speculation. You're doing it at Earth X. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But there's a big portion of the story that you have to be able to tell. You know what I mean? So if you don't have the proper character, if you're not telling the story right, why tell it at all? And again, this is why I have been giving X-Men 97 so much props, is because look, they're telling the stories right from the comics. You know what I mean? Skeleton X, what's going on? Good morning. So if you're not going to tell the story, we don't know. We don't know how the story is going to be. For them just coming out, with this announcement that she's being cast, is already got people. What's my man's name? Good God, what's his name? Oh God, I can't think of this man's name. I see his face. YouTuber, already made woke video. I hate when, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really have a problem when black people do the whole woke thing. I can't believe it's woke and woke and why is this so woke? Tyrone Magnus. I hate that because it doesn't. You're following right in the same path as the people that you complain about. You know what I mean? So you're complaining about these people, but you're doing the same thing that they're doing. Yeah, Tyrone Magnus. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I seen that he made a video, and I was like, I'm not about to watch that. I'm not about to watch that because I kind of already know how it's gonna go. But at the same time, I will say this. If they tell the story correctly, that's all I want you to do, is tell the story correctly. You have to have Norrin Rad in it. You know what I mean? You have to have Norrin Rad in it. If Norrin Rad is not in this movie, you are just doing something to service people. You know what I mean? Yeah, Derek. What's up, Derek Dynasty? What's up with it? So that's my thoughts on it. Do I really, honestly, at this point, until they show me something different, I mean, I don't know. I want to watch it. I want to see what it's about. I'm like the hokey pokey. You know what I'm saying? When they turn themselves about, That's what I'm all about. I want you to turn. I want to see it for myself. I want to see your hokey pokey. You know what I mean? And see exactly, what you're doing, so I can kind of understand a little bit more. If they go straight comic book, again, Norrin Rad has to be in it. But if they go straight comic book, I'm not gonna be mad at that. But again, your major demographic is 70% men. Majority of those are white men. I don't know. Tell a good story, and I don't know. I don't. I'm so. I'm. It's not a surprise to me, but I'm so like Marvel gonna Marvel. As long as they don't do what they did with Taskmaster. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. That's all I'm gonna say is oh boy. What's up, Big Bro? What's up? What's up with it? It's all yeah. If that's the love interest, don't have the female character and eliminate the men. I think that's what the problem is. I think that's what I'm trying to convey. I'm not against rap. I'm not against rappers, but we are against those thugs. I'm not against her being in the movie because if she's essential portion of the movie, she has to be there. But on the side of her should be Norrin Rad in that alternate universe. If not, then you're just doing this to say we got a woman in here. That's all you're doing, and that's not fair. You know what I mean? That's just like making a movie with Spider-Man, and there's no Mary Jane, there's no none of his love interests. That's essential. That's like telling the story of the Green Goblin, which has been done, but Stacey Gwen is not the essential part of that story, and she doesn't die with her neck being broken. I like Spider-Man 1, but they messed it up. You know what I mean? So I think it's just like, what do you do? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I do. I'm like you, Johnny Washington. I hate that they hijack woke. I hate that especially black men in this space. Or Gwen Stacy. What I say, Stacey Gwen? This is how frustrated I am with this whole entire thing. That's why I'm so frustrated. I'm just frustrated. Because, I get what they're trying to do, but that's not the way that you do it if she's the main Silver Surfer and her love interest is not there. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. And people who really spend their money on toys and all that stuff, those are men. Majority of those are men. You know what I mean? Don't piss off the men in here just to tell this story that it sucks. I'm sorry. It sucks. But what do you guys think? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. But all I'm saying is, a comic book fan, you're going to tell that story, and Norrin, she's a love interest of Norrin Rad. Have Norrin Rad in there. That's all I'm saying. If not, what do you guys think? Am I tripping? I could be tripping. You know what I'm saying? I could be on drugs. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm sleepy too. So I got an attitude because I'm really tired. You know what I mean? But this is just dumb. And like I said, there's female characters that you can have in there that's essential to the story. Even if you're doing alternate if you're doing a multiverse, you're doing a 1611 story or whatever story that you're telling. There's females in there that are important to the story. But the men that's in there is just as important. Don't take away the man just to boost up a woman. I say this, and this is the last thing, and I'm gonna get to this. I said this about black men when black men boost up other races and down black women. I say that you know what I mean? I say that because that's what happens sometimes. You will have some black men, I'm not saying all, but you will have some black men who would legitimately boost up another race of women, whether it's white, whether it's, whatever. What's up, Mickey G? you know, no matter what, her ethnicity is, that's not black, and say these women are better than black women. I don't care if they're African. They're from the continent of Africa. They could be Swahili. They could be, Nigerian. They could be Lebanese. All of that. I don't like the fact, and this is just me personally. I don't like the fact when we boost up one to down another, and I have the same feeling about boosting up a woman but down the men bad, women good. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't care what color they are. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So, in an essence, I do feel a lot of the white men who come out and say, dude, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? I do feel the nerd fans that come out and be like, yo, what the hell is... So we're not going to get the proper story told because you're trying to push an agenda. I think that's why I'm frustrated and I'm sleepy. But what do you guys think? If you're watching this on the replay, make sure to put it in the comment section below. I might actually cut this segment and put it in the video form. You know what I mean? But that's just me personally. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for that? Am I right for that? Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. Robert D, the admin. What is up? Robert D is in the house. And I feel that though. I feel that you don't have to tear down the male characters to uplift the female character. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? And it is Romero. It is. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm like Dave Chappelle. I consider myself a feminist as the definition defines, but I do not like feminism. Not, you know what I mean? Not here. Not the way that they try to do feminism to push. I'm going to put it like this and I'm going to keep going. I don't like any type of agenda push. That's why I'm so going against Alvin Bragg so bad. And the mainstream media that pushes agendas. You know what I mean? Dead wrong, push agenda. Let's get first on this. Push an agenda. I don't like it. I don't want black people to push an agenda. I don't want a white agenda. I don't want any type of ideologies being pushed on me. I don't want anybody's sexuality agenda pushed. I don't want it. I don't want an agenda. It's not truth or whatever, because people going to do what they want to do. They can do what they want to do. I don't care about that. It's the fact that an agenda is being pushed and we're supposed to sit back and be like, oh, that's cool. That's what I don't like. That's just like if I was pushing an ideology, you know what I mean, that was mirrored to like Nazi Germany, what you think the people gonna think about me? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to push that agenda. I'm not trying to push black people are bad. I'm not trying to push black people are superior. I'm not trying to push any of that. I want to push the truth. That's it. At the end of the day, I want to push the truth. You know what I mean? So, and I've seen black men, black women. Well, I've seen black men and black women dog other black men and black women now to boost up white folks. He was dead directly in my face. I wanted to punch him. I did. I wanted to punch him, but I don't want to go to jail either. Let's get to this video. Let's get to this. Because this is going to piss me. It just pisses me off. It really does. It pisses me completely off, and I just don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's up, Kimi? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm here for. Even though y'all see me on TMZ, I'm coming here to tell my truth. What's up? What's up? Mentagazo. Still like that name. That's still so dope. All right. Let's get to this. All right. So on yesterday, the judge denied the motion, which I kind of already knew this. I was seeing if Judge Gaffney, I always got, how they say that Lysol kills 99.9% of germs. Well, I always had that 0.1%. What's up, Blue? My brother Blue is in the house. Tyra J is up here. What's up? So I'm that 0.1%. I have 1.1% of hope in this country for something to be different. I'm always disappointed, but I still have that 0.1%. You know what I mean? But, but, and exactly, I do too. But that 0.1% was like, you know what? Maybe it's like a Hail Mary in football. Maybe somebody will catch it, but 9 times out of 10, the Hail Mary is a failure, right? So my big deal was on this was, let's see if if Judge Gaffney is going to look at this and say, you know what, we might have something here, but I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss this because it's a misdemeanor. Nope, 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 no. Flavio, the Nick Fury of the law of the group. What's up? What's up? So I when it came out, I wasn't shocked at all. I was not shocked whatsoever. Me being shocked is I haven't seen too much, so I'm not shocked at any. I do not want to read Deadline. Do block me. Not reading Deadline. But I wasn't shocked. So when I seen this come out, I was like, you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Share this real quick. And I'm going to full screen this. This former, God, I do not like the way that this is sitting. Former Marvel actor Jonathan Majors' conviction on assault and harassment charge will stand. Judge rules. And I'm going to share Rasa Life. What's going on? What's going on? The Fergusons is up in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So from CNN, it says the former Marvel actor Jonathan Majors' conviction on assault and harassment charges will stand after the judge in this case rejected a bill to set it aside. Now, let's do this. Let's play the game. What did the media just give you? The media just made it seem like, and I'm going to highlight it. Nope, I don't want to do anything about the Jabari tribe because she came from the mountains. So what in this opening line, if I don't know anything about this case, right? And I'm pulling this up for the first time and I'm reading this. What does this tell you? It says, let me read it to you again to show you the agenda. From even CNN falls into the agenda. Former Marvel actor Jonathan Majors' conviction on assault and harassment. Don't tell you if it's a misdemeanor or a felony, right? That's number one. So in the mind of the average person reading CNN on their phone, no, I don't want to sign up for this. I'm out. But for the average person reading this, what they're seeing is just assault and harassment. When you look at just think about this, and this is what the media does. Let me say this again. This is what the media does, especially to black men. This is why I don't like agendas. This is why I've been fighting for Jonathan Majors so damn hard, because it shows you the hypocrisy. They don't care about the actual person. They just care about getting a story out, whether they're dead wrong, whether they're helping push an agenda or not. So again, the average person reading this is all they're seeing is Marvel actor conviction on assault and harassment. When you see a black man assault and harassment, you're going to automatically think that this man was harassing and beating on his girl. That's what you see. It's the small intricate details that they put in these articles that you have to be aware of. You know what I mean? This is what you have to be aware of. And this is why I'm fighting the way that I do, right? Now, it says the second part, the charges stem from a domestic dispute involving Majors and his former girlfriend, Grace Jabari. Now, if you say domestic dispute, it looks like he went upside her head like, oops, upside her head. I said, oops, upside her head. That's what you think. This is the mind control that the media does. They do it in ways where you don't even recognize it, because the easy part to do is eliminate all the integral parts of the case and give you exactly what they want you to do. One of those is assault and harassment. They don't tell you that the assault is a reckless misdemeanor, third degree assault. They don't tell you that. That's eliminated. So what does that do? That gives you the opportunity to make up in your mind what you think he did. Harassment. When you normally see harassment, Karens, you know what I mean? What do you see? Somebody, especially when it's a domestic dispute or, in a relationship, you hear stalking, you hear harassment, constantly calling me, constantly texting me, all this other stuff. That's what you think in your mind, because this eliminates all the real information and pushes the agenda forward, right? But then you get to through his attorney, Majors denied the allegations against him in a statement to CNN in August. Now, then after I brainwash you, this is what they get to. In December, a New York jury found Majors guilty of one count of reckless assault in the third degree and a non-criminal charge of harassment as a violation. So a speeding ticket and I tried to get my property back, but you was hurt in the process, but you did it, so we're going to charge you. That's exactly what they... So instead of putting this part in December, a New York jury, instead of putting that as the beginning, because what they could have did is, the former actor, the former Marvel actor Jonathan Majors conviction of one count of reckless assault in the third degree and non-criminal charge of harassment as a violation, will stand after the judge indicates rejecting his bid. But they didn't do it like that because, again, an agenda is is being pushed, right? What's up, Riri and Iggy? Geek Gazette, what's up? This is why I'm leaving this country in 6 years and I'm retired. I'm leaving to South Africa. I am finished. I'll at least be around people who look like me. It sucks. It sucks. They never bring that part up, though. They never bring that part up. They never bring up the part that she was arrested, but Alvin Bragg, all the stuff that Alvin Bragg did. Again, their agenda was to push all of this on Jonathan Majors and the big black bad black man, you know what I mean? And deny what the actual district attorney in Manhattan, who's been flubbing up of lately, what he did. And what the the Manhattan Police Department, how they flubbed up. You know what I mean? They had to drop. Initially, they had all those charges that they had to drop. They had to drop those charges. Why? Because they were flubbing up. They arrested that man on false pretense, and then coerced the girl to say that the man was strangling her. But again, you don't have that. That's not there. So exactly what do you get? You get articles like this that paint a narrative. You know what I mean? Paint a narrative. And how the DA hid evidence of 2 terabytes. There was so much that Alvin Bragg's team did wrong. But if I keep going to the papers, which they have, if you don't think the Manhattan District Attorney's Office have been going to the New York Daily News or to the press, giving out all these statements and all of this stuff, you're a fool. If you don't think the press the press doesn't have anything to do with the agenda just being pushed. Robert D, you are a blessing. Thank you so very much for the 1999 super chat. Of course, you can go ahead and toss in super chats. Super chats are most definitely prioritized along with my members on the channel, my channel members. So thank you so very much. I see Pam in here. The narrative has always been Darvo. Exactly. Anything he does, even legal avenues, he's attacking. Exactly. But let me make sure to give Robin D, since she supported the channel. You know what I mean? And I appreciate her so much. She always supports the channel. So let me go ahead and do this for her. Thank you so very much, Robin D, for for the super chat. And again, super chats do get prioritized, so you know what I mean. Mind Chest, what's up? What's up? What's up? It said grass is always greener on the other side. If we ain't getting treated right here, I'm the type of person. I'm even that type of parent. You gotta learn on your own. You gotta learn on your own. You know what I mean? So just don't be dissing nobody. You know what I mean? To boost up somebody else. It's just me personally. But again, let's get off of that. Let me get to this, and then I'm gonna get to Kat, who is in the chat. What's up, Kat? I see you in here. I gotta get to your comment because I missed your comment in here. He said people still think he picked her up and strangled her and she passed out at the exactly. Just ridiculous stuff. It's stuff that's so ridiculous that cannot be proven. I think that's the part that I got a problem with. Again, Major's attorney filed a motion in February asking Judge Michael Gaffney to set aside the verdict and acquit him of the charges. It's I can't talk. In a subsequent filing, prosecutors urged the judge to deny Major's motion. The judge denied the defense motion Monday, according to a copy of the decision obtained by CNN Wednesday. In a statement provided to CNN, Major's attorney Chaudhry said he feels disappointed about the outcome of the motion, yet he upholds respect for the process. He continues to draw strength from his friends, fans, family, and dogs, harnessing his art and creativity. As he eagerly anticipates closing this chapter, he looks forward to redirecting his time and energy fully towards his family and his art. This statement is added. The story has been updated and include additional information, which that's none. All right. I want to go to Kat at about the 7-minute mark. She's explaining the case, and I want to go to the portion where she's explaining. Priscilla, thank you so very much for the $4.99 super chat. JMK catch a break. He's trying to clear his name, and he's kindly. But on this one, this was expected, because Judge Gaffney was a judge in the trial. And again, go back to Danny's video where she had the attorney Kirby in there. 9 times out of 10, they don't reverse those decisions. So it's throwing everything at them. And Kirby explains it well. And I believe Kat is going to talk about this in there also. So, Erica Wilkins, what's going on? Good morning. And exactly, it's annoying that this made so many headlines. If it means anything, this wasn't great. Exactly. And Kat is been doing her thing. So shout out to Kat. I love her breakdown on this. So let's get to it. Again, Kat, Laura Victoria Burke, Danny, Chill, all of us, Dr. Hines, Pam Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? All of us who's been working so hard. I feel like I'm missing somebody in that. But we've been working hard because, again, this is what they do to black men. Because Alec Baldwin ain't going through this. Trust me. Trust and believe Alec ain't going through this. You know what I mean? So, she dreads me. You know what I mean? So, let me get to this video with our girl Kat, and let's get to some of the things she's talking about right here. I believe this is the 7-minute mark that I'm at.
A trial judge isn't going to weigh this in the effort of justice. That's something that an appellate court would do. Second,
now, Kat, don't hit me for no copyright either.
This line of argument right here kind of goes to you should have read the justification charge, sua sponte, because she had the phone and he was just trying to get it back. Those are just my thoughts and analysis on this part so far. But
Here,
let's keep going.
let me go
The
back just a
intent
little
was
bit.
the phone, really trying to let her let go of the object she was petition. Defendant first argues that his conviction of reckless assault in the third degree should be set aside because the court erred in submitting the count to the jury. This court disagrees. At the outset, contrary to defendant's contentions, the court submitted the count of reckless assault as an alternate theory to the intentional assault count, and not as a lesser included offense. We have a footnote here that says, the verdict sheet also properly indicated to the jury that they were to consider the assault counts in the alternative, and cannot find defendant guilty of both. And here, the evidence at trial, quote, did not compel the conclusion that defendant committed an intentional assault or no assault at all. Rather, there was a reasonable view of the evidence to support that defendant acted recklessly. During the people's case in chief, Ms. Jabari testified that after she grabbed defendant's phone, defendant tried to, quote, pry the phone out of her fingers, in that he was, quote, really trying to let her let go of the object she was holding, peeling it away as much as he could. So what Gaffey's saying...
Before she goes, when she read that, I was in my car, I was listening to this. And the thing that baffles me about this, and I'm going to go about 50 some odd minutes. So I'm going to give you guys about 8 to 10 more minutes. What baffles me about this is that the judge admits that this woman was going after his property. I don't know if you guys caught that. Kat caught it, but she was going after this man's property. And in the process of giving his property back, she does not own this property. This is mine. She cannot go and grab my property. She was hurt in the process of me getting she's trying to take my property. And for some reason, Judge Gaffney found that was okay. Let me say this again. You take my property. If the judge in the case, right? The judge in the case decides, look, you should have just gave her the phone, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But since you tried to get it back and you hurt her finger and she said, you punched her on the side of the face. This is what she said. We just go off of what she said. Not with the driver, the guy who was looking in the back like, what the hell is going on? Not him. Because he said she was doing everything and he was doing nothing. But we ain't gonna deal with this. Grace, since you said that you were trying to take his property and this man obviously bust you upside the head and cut your ear and all of that, even though there's no blood and you was using your fingers just fine and all of this, we're going to just say, split the baby and get this man a reckless assault because he should have gave you the phone, which in the state of New York, in the District of Manhattan, you have the right to get your property back. So, is it a failure on Pyra Chaudhry? No. But you know what the problem is? The judge, the jury, the goddamn system. Stop blaming Pyra and stop blaming. You are reading it for yourself. Can't explain it for yourself. This is the judge. Jonathan Majors was set up to fail. And y'all are blaming Jonathan Majors for dating a white woman and Coretta Scott King and all of that. What pisses me off about this is that y'all not looking at the real goddamn villain. The villain is the judge, the Alvin Braggs, the district attorney's office. The whole damn system is corrupt. Coretta, though. Michelle Obama, you should have talked to her like that. From the false arrest to the judge telling us plain and simply that this man tried to get his property back, that his wild ass ex was trying to grab, but he shouldn't have did that. In the process, he shouldn't have did that. Come on, man.
Here is, hey, in your motion to set aside the verdict, when you addressed this issue, the defense said, hey, it doesn't make sense that the jury could convict him on recklessness when the only evidence on the record all goes to intent. The words trying suggests intentional. But here Gaffey is making these quotes where the word trying is still included, but seems to be, well, it's not that he was trying to hurt her, but he was trying, the intent there was to try to get the phone. The recipient of the intent was the phone. Therefore, anything that could have occurred, that the jury could have inferred occurred to Grace Jabari during this time, could have been reckless, because his intent was only directed at the phone. I think that's a stretch of an argument personally, but I understand that.
And Kat was right. A very much stretch of the argument. Now, let me get to this part of the parallel argument that she brings up, which is amazing. I love that she put this up. The parallel, look what they use as a parallel argument, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. But again, Jonathan Majors was set up to fail. And you can blame, and the people that need to be blamed is not the ones that's being attacked by the media. You know what I mean? It's sad. This sucks. And it sucks. It sucks because I don't care if it was that he was dating a white woman. That I don't even care about anymore. The system does this to black men constantly. And what we do, well, you should have been messing with that white girl. Who cares? Who cares? The system is corrupt. This is the same system that thought that putting a knee on a black man's neck was okay. That you could beat a black man half to death on the subway. Well, that's okay. But then when a riot starts off, then you like, well, I don't know why they did that. When you can shoot a man and you hide the evidence for 2 years. And then it comes up and you find out that the little brother is shot because they didn't want to show you the body cam for 2 years. And then you wonder why people are protesting. People are pissed off. Like Jonathan Majors is a victim, dude. And it sucks. I don't care what YouTuber comes out and be like, well, he will this and well that. Dude, look at the system. Stop saying, well, I'm not going to say this shouldn't have happened. Dude, it happens all the time. Why do you think jails are filled up with black men? And then you go and they do an appeal and then they're getting out. But 20, 30, 40 years of their life is already gone because all they wanted was a hard time. Why do you think? Dude, Life is one of the greatest movies of all time. Not just because it's funny, but because they took a situation that happened to black men all the time. False imprisonment and all of that. And they throw away the key on these guys. And the only thing we can think about is because we have made a stigma that black men are just the devil. They deserve to go to jail. They deserve this and they deserve that. And you see what happens in real time. We don't think about this. Let me give you this real quick and I'm going to go because I'm in my...
Case law as precedent. The complainant, a talent scout, had gone with 2 friends to a Manhattan nightclub where musicians were being showcased. In the crowded basement lounge,
Now, this is what they're using as a counter to why Jonathan Majors didn't get his charges dropped.
Someone bumped into her, causing her to spill her drink on Lisa Brown's coat. After the complainant apologized and tried to assist Brown in cleaning off the coat, the two got into an altercation. The complainant and her companions testified that Brown verbally abused all 3. Eventually, defendant intervened and, according to one of the complainant's companions, asked Brown if he should cap the complainant. Defendant approached the complainant, looked her in the eye, and punched her. She swung back, and defendant then hit her in the mouth, knocking her to the floor. Defendant then kicked her at least twice in the lower back as she was trying to get up. Brown's version of the confrontation was that the complainant was the aggressor, that she herself then kicked the complainant, and that the defendant was merely a bystander. So basically, defendant comes up and just jumps in and punches someone. Defendant was arrested at the scene and charged with intentional and reckless assault in the 3rd degree, so both. At trial, after defendant's unsuccessful motion to dismiss the count of reckless conduct, the jury acquitted defendant on the intentional count, but found him guilty of reckless assault. So, what they found him reckless of was walking up, looking her in the eye, then punching her, then continuing, then hitting her in the mouth, then knocking to the floor, then continuing to kick them in the lower back as she was trying to get up, not currently still fighting them. When something is used as precedent, as case law, it needs to be situationally similar. Gaffey is making the argument here that this is situationally similar and that it was fine that a reckless and intentional charge were presented to the jury. Because a rapidly unfolding struggle over the phone, because he's using these words, match the situation, what was going on in the car, according to Grace Jabari's testimony, which we only have the driver's testimony for and Grace Jabari's testimony for inside the car.
So, make sure that you guys go check out Kat's video if you want the full video, so you can get, it's 35 minutes, but really great information how she breaks this down. But just think about this. Think about this for a second. They use a case where a guy comes up, punches and beats the crap out of somebody, and they said, well, that was reckless assault. We're going to compare this to Jonathan Majors' situation. Jonathan Majors took off running from this woman. How the hell does the person that's so much of a monster run from the person he's trying to beat? Again, this is justified. It only happens when they're trying to justify that a black man is an aggressor. Sorry, I see this way entirely too much. They only do this when they're trying to justify black men are aggressive, and they legitimately use this story, this story about a guy running up, punching a woman or punching somebody in the mouth, repeatedly whooping their ass, and say, well, Jonathan Majors did the same thing. Well, he should have just he shouldn't have been going after his property. He should have just gave her the property, according to him. You see what I mean? You see how seriously disturbed and ridiculous this is? That's why I have a problem. And again, it's not against, any other YouTubers or anything like that don't cover this like I cover it, don't have the passion that I have or nothing like that. I ain't got nothing against that. But when anybody comes out and say, well, I mean, he shouldn't have put himself in that situation. We're not looking at the integral part of how the system really failed him. And again, I think Rasta put, today is Jonathan Majors, tomorrow tomorrow it could be your brother, your cousin, your friend fighting for their lives in the system. And this is what they do. This is what they do. Like literally. What's up, Chico P? What's up? Like legitimately, they tell you that the man tried to get his property back, right? But they only use Grace Jabari's testimony to justify why he got a reckless assault in a traffic ticket. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Again, this is just how it's the perception, like you said, Manchester, perception of black men, But percentage, did I give you I know you sent me that $4.99 super chat. But did I give you? Let me just do this because I don't think I gave it to you. But I'm just so damn frustrated. You know what I mean? The way that they treat black people, man. And this is how I feel if somebody come into my comment section or come in and say, well, if you got it, you did the crime. This is what I'm saying to y'all. Oh, man, I'm your punk ass. That's exactly how I feel. You know what I mean? It's just, Jesus, it's frustrated, man. I'm sorry, as a black man, as an American descendant of slaves in this country, this is fucking frustrated. I'm sorry to cuss. I'm frustrated. It's godly. And it frustrates because I've been in a particular situation. God, thank you, Most High. Thank the Most High that it didn't take away my entire life. I had a slight setback, but man, this is frustrating. Man, because I know how Jonathan feels. You just want the nightmare to end. In my particular situation, I was 17 years old. I walked down 1.5 years of probation, and the judge, I'm getting ready to go to the army, y'all. The judge looks me in my face and said, I don't think you learned your lesson. But since you're going to go fight for our country, I guess we'll go ahead and expunge your record. I didn't learn my lesson. I walked the scene down with no problem. That's why I fight for this man so hard. If I ever got a chance to meet this brother, know that I'm fighting for you because I see so many black men go through this. And because it's so public, this shows like it shows the hypocrisy, not only from the mainstream media, but from the court system. And the way that he's being portrayed. Sucks, man. It sucks. Robert D, thank you so very much for gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you're not a member of the crew, you got a chance to be you got a chance to be a part of the crew. All you got to do is grab a membership from Robert D. But don't let that be, the end all be all. Renew those memberships. This helps you out. This helps out the channel so much, so I can be able to give back to you guys. You know what I mean? For giveaways. I just gave away $200 this last month. So this is this helps out the channel so much. Robert D has been so much of a blessing. I appreciate her so much. Again, let me go ahead and what do I got for you? Let me see. I'll play this one.
People call me the fundraiser. They call me that because that's what I do. I raise funds.
So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Robin D, you're amazing. Thank you so very much. I just like the first, I'm so frustrated, man, because I've been through my own bull crap and I got out of that. I will fight for every brother, every sister that gets caught up in this bull crap, man. It sucks, man. It sucks. But anyway, you already know it's almost that time, so
yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
If this is your first time watching this show, whether you're watching on X, whether you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Make sure to hit that bell notification. Don't forget, so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe hard, y'all. Enjoy the rest of you guys this Thursday. Where's my outro at? Gotta get this kid to school. I gotta go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.